What is shaken, Internet? This is Salts bringing you another League of Legends commentary. Okay, for this game, I will be playing as Renekton, the Butcher of the Sands. The yes, the Crocodile, Master of the Sands, and Nasty Rage. So yeah, I am not very good with Renekton. I haven't played that many games with him, but I think that this was at least a slightly interesting game with Renekton. Let's see. Looks like they have a jungling Yi, and we do not have a jungler. So I believe I will be going top lane and trying to zone. We'll see. Let's see. To start off with, Renekton is a tanky DPS. He is melee, but he can take a couple hits. He's definitely at least half tanky. I don't think you can build him straight tank and be very good, and I don't think you can build him straight DPS and be very good. I think that you kind of have to have a mix there. But we shall see. Let's zoom out, and let's focus. There we go. So, while we're focusing here and hopefully working our way through the lag, let's see. We're going to go ahead and talk about Renekton's passive. Holy cow, that's loud. Let's turn that down first. There we go. So, that'll be a little bit better. Hopefully this lag will clear up in just a little bit. Renekton's passive, similar to Rumble, I guess, even though I guess Rumble was released after Renekton. But Renekton actually does not have mana or energy. He uses Rage, or Fury. Fury, I believe is what it's called. Yes, Fury. So every time you attack, you get 5 Fury. And I think your abilities give you Fury. Maybe not. I don't know. But basically, when you attack, you keep Fury, and if you're out of combat, you lose Fury a little bit of Fury every once in a while. And I have no idea what these people are saying. What about spanking? Oh my gosh, this is silly. So, let's see. To start with, he has this Fury meter, and every time you attack, you get 5 Fury. If you get over 50, it empowers your ability. Or empowers any ability you use. So if you get over 50, then all your normal abilities get this like bonus Fury damage bonus. We'll talk about that when we get to the abilities. So basically, what you want to do is you want to build that up, and when you get over 50, you want to use your abilities a little bit more effectively. All of your abilities, your normal abilities, cost nothing. There's no cost. But if you have over 50 Fury, they do bonus stuff, and you lose 50 Fury. So if you're absolutely at 100 Fury, you can use 2 powers, or 2 abilities, and max that out pretty well. So as you can see here, I am not focusing on last hitting at all, and all I'm trying to do is zone. I'm like, you can go ahead and hit me, I don't really care. I'm just going to zone you out of all of your experience. So I'm here to totally stop him from getting any DPS whatsoever, or any last hits whatsoever. As you can see here, it's like, I don't even care. So, let's see. Go ahead and start with his abilities. His Q ability is called the Meek. As you saw, it's a big swing. It hurts everybody in a little range around you. Yeah, I'm just poking him as little I can. Use a potion. There you go. So, I've got Call the Meek. I always start with Call the Meek. Basically, you just deal physical damage to everybody in that little tiny circle. And then, oh man, it's a little silly. He thought I was going back. Silly. So that's fun. So you do a lot of little physical damage to everybody around you, and each hit gives you 5 Fury, so you can get 25 Fury with this thing immediately. And if you hit a champion with it... Oh wait, no, I forgot. You gain health back, according to what damage you do. I don't know how much health. I guess you only get 75 health at the very first. It's cool, we level up just a little bit. As you level it up, it does more damage, and it gives you more health recovery, I believe. Yeah. If you hit an enemy champ with it, you get 300% additional health recovery. So you definitely want to hit champs with this thing as much as possible. It's great in team fights. Also, if you're above 50, it does extra damage, and heal percent gets increased as well. Yes, I'm just trying to lifesteal up there. It is great for coming back. You definitely want to hit minion waves with it as much as possible. And as you can see, I'm above 50 now, so I will be getting my next ability is gets empowered with Fury. So there you go. You see me slice and dice there. I'll cover that in just a second. His W ability is Ruthless Predator. Basically, your next attack strikes twice, so you do 2 hits instead of 1. And it's all physical damage, and it stuns for 0.75 seconds. So it's a very, very small stun, but it is pretty cool because you will get that tiny little stun, and you do quite a bit of damage. Next is Slice and Dice. Oh, and if you have the 50 Fury up, you actually attack a 3rd time, and the stun lasts twice as long. So, personally, I like to save my Fury for this, because that stun, doubling the stun is pretty decent, I would say. And then we got Slice and Dice. Slice and Dice is a lot of fun. Basically, you slice, you dash over to an enemy, and then you deal normal damage. And then if you hit something with it, if you hit any enemies with the slice, you can actually do a second dash, a dice, and it does yet again more damage. So hooray, big deal. I want to tower dive this Malzahar. As you see there, I actually missed the slice, and yeah, dang it. Too bad. So doing that slice and dice, it's nice. And if you have over 50 Fury, you actually don't use the 50 Fury until you do the second dash, the dice. And if you hit things with it, let's see, you reduce armor. This is the least effective with the Fury, I would say. You definitely do not want to waste your Fury on the dice. But as you saw earlier, like I dashed in and then I did my Q, and my Fury actually went off on my Q, and then I could dash out. I could dice out, and I didn't waste the extra power from my Fury on my dash out. And there's a Yi. Oh, silly Yi. I don't know. Wow, that was really bad. I love your cute Yi. I think she says it tickles. Oh yes. Let me tell you that it does magic. Ooh, he's building OP. Doesn't plug it. He got a free blue. So yeah, let's see, I'm just building up my rage again. So I've covered Call the Meek, I've covered Ruthless Predator, and I've covered Slice and Dice. Cool. And now we go to his ultimate, Dominus. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of this ultimate. But basically, you do it, and you surround yourself with dark energy for 15 seconds. So you gain extra health, you do extra magic damage to nearby champs, so it's kind of like a Sunfire Cape, and you gain 5 Fury per second. So, for 15 seconds, you slowly gain Fury, you get a little extra health, and you get an extra Sunfire Cape aura. A free Sunfire Cape, and I'm like, it's kind of lackluster to me. As far as builds go, as you see, I actually started with Boots, and when I died, I brought them up to Boots of Lucidity. I think there's cooldown boots. They're really effective. Oh goodness, sorry about that. I think they're really effective for what they are. And he sees me? No, he doesn't. So I like the Boots of Lucidity first. They're definitely good for the cooldowns, your slice and dice. Using your Q as much as possible. All your stuff is on a relatively low cooldown, so with your just a little bit of cooldown, it's pretty nice. And there's really not much to the. It's like, what can I do? I can't help you there. It's like, oh, Gangplank ulted, waste. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. With Ignite. Oh, no he didn't. So as you see, I ulted there, I dashed in, and he didn't realize that I had my ult, so when I ulted, he kind of laughed. We kind of laughed at him because when I ulted, he was like, oh, what's that? Did he come in? I don't know. She's laughing at Master Yi for some reason. So as you can see, I'm slowly losing rage now that I've been out of lane for a while, but it's like, you don't lose it very fast. He did come just a little late. So Malzahar's back in lane, and Malzahar we've zoned him pretty well. He's only level 6, and me and Lux are both level 6 right now, so